just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will take the field first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understand. Holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Penn State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Singleton. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
Looking downfield, it's Stone. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A strike downfield. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away.
Are you fucking
kidding? A lot
kidding?
of pressure on the punter, and he did a good job avoiding disaster. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The official...
Like, how the fuck do you miss that, bro? Come on, man. That's a game doing bullshit. Yeah, I can't see fast enough if this went through his hand, and if this went through his fucking hand. Am I like fucking... Oh no, it went around his body. Oh, you fucking suck.
For the deal, and the coach accepts it, they will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Albright. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
To the air, it's Stone. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Northwestern will line up with a 1st and goal. Now the play fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Fit it in the window for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And that receiver was well covered. The quarterback just believed his receiver was better.
It's so hard on the goal line to play inside and play the quick passing game, but also play the fades out wide. Good coverage, but wide receivers used to jumping up, catching the football. DBs, not so much.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Motion from the back. They'll go to the toss. Find some fresh air. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Aller. Finds his man, it's Pena. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. He has the first and still on his feet. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Runs through a tackle. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Ross. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking downfield, it's Stone. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires deep on the run. He's got it. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go. He goes at the 39.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
It is perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. There he goes. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Going with the ground game left. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Aller. Pressure coming. Caught near the sideline, it's Martin. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Inside the 30. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Stone. Works the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
That's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Yeah, What a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Muscling ahead on 30 short. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for the score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decisions.
He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting him out flanked with the Wildcat. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Singleton. They bring him down, but that's why you give him that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Martin. Picks up the first down. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half.
And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Martin. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Finds the tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Hard running there. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the wildcat. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Singleton. Pound a little room out of the wildcat that time, just short of the first down. So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give them a different look.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Farrell. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking for a man. It's Stone. They've got the screen set up. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle.
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turning it on. Touchdown, Lions. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Farrell. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he got loose. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short game.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll send the back in motion. The toss sweep to the right. What a play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, the defense doing a great job winning.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Allard. Caught, close to the marker, it's Reynolds. At the 40, there he goes. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Picks up the first down, still moving. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Farrell. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Wagner. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Here's the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Singleton. Past the first down marker and still running. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to adjust the pattern. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Going to the ground. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Going for it all. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quick completion on the out. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And there was just nowhere for the quarterback to go in that QB sneak on 3rd down, guys. He was trying to push and trying to drive, but he was just running into a wall. Nice job by the defense.
Lofts one high and deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
But you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Using his feet. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Aller. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. Touchdown, Penn State! A great catch and run for 6. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Farrell. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a score. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Yeah, they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to let it go. He's got it along the sideline. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Wagner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit. The 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking for a man. It's Stone. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's loose down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Northwestern. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect the ball.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Martin. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. He's got it on the run. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Allen. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On the direct snap, it's Allen. Just hammer it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. After this, it'll be a wrap. Direct snap. It's Martin. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room, as this game is over.